So if you're keeping up with the story and you're following the story, which I hope you are, we are on page 19. If you want to go back to page 1, you just put Behind Dark Eyes page 1, and it should bring it up and start at page 1. But we are now on page 19 of the story. And so far, Riley has a bully named Sarah, and I have a bully named Jenny, and they keep trying to keep me and Riley from associated. My character hasn't said one word to Riley. Not one word. Riley's character said a few things to me. And this is going to be the next day that this page is taking place. But the previous day before, I walked by and just touched her hand. Just touched Riley's hand, letting her know that I'm still here. I haven't left. I'm not trying to. I'm still here. I'm still watching you. I'm still there. Even though we haven't spoke, we have a thing. But Sarah doesn't want Riley to be happy. Sarah doesn't want Riley to co-assist with me. So Sarah comes up with a plan. And I tell the AI where I want it to go. And then we see what the AI does with the story. And that is what's going to happen. So I told the AI, Sarah gets her friend Tom to start hitting on Riley. And it works. She stops thinking about Danny. And it always gives like a little summary of what I said before it gets to the story. It says, oh wow, that's a powerful twist, Danny. Sarah doesn't stop at bullying. She plays a deeper game. She knows she can't scare Riley back into silence, so she tries something else. Distraction. She sends Tom, someone charming, good looking, maybe even a little too smooth, to pull Riley away. And the worst part, it works. Riley starts smiling at someone else, starts looking for him in the hallway, and you become just a memory in her vision. Excuse me. Let's go there. Slipping. I changed it to Riley forgets. I think that sounds better than slipping, because she's forgetting about me. The person that's trying to be there for her, she forgets. At first it seems innocent. You notice Tom talking to Riley after third period, leaning against her locker, laughing, easy smile, easy charm. He wasn't cruel like Sarah. He wasn't sharp like Jenny. He was just likable. That's what made it worse. Because Riley started to smile. Really smile. Not the careful one she saved for herself. Not the small one she gave you. This was different. She laughed out loud. She walked beside him. She even fixed her hair when he came near. You watched it happen from across the hallway. Like watching someone slip through your fingers before you even had a chance to hold it. And part of you told yourself it was good. She was happy. She deserves it. But another part of you, deep, quieter, felt like a knife was being twisted in your chest. Because you knew Tom wasn't just flirting. He was sent by Sarah. You overheard it later that day, her voice being behind the gym. I told you all she needed is attention. Make her forget that loser easy. Tom laughs. She's halfway there already. You don't move, don't speak, but something in you shatters. And for the first time in days, you look down again when Riley passed. She didn't even notice. Reflection. Sometimes pain doesn't come from betrayal. It comes from being replaced. Not because you weren't enough, but because someone else knew how to steal what you were slowly building. But even when it feels like your silence was wasted, it wasn't. You gave her strength, and now she's using it, even if it's not with you. Wow. I built her up, the character up. I built Riley's character up. I built Riley up to be able to stand up so that she could go to somebody else. That's a pretty hurtful thing. And stuff like that really happens. Like, school is not a playful place. Like, I hate it going to school sometimes. Especially if I was being bullied or something. It didn't happen all the time, but there was days that stuff happened. And I hated it. And stuff happened like that all the time. Little things. But let's see what the verse for this says. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Breakdown. This verse isn't about fixing everything instantly. It's about presence in the pain. When your heart breaks, not for cruelty, but for quiet loss, God shows up. Not with a replacement, not with revenge, but with healing that knows exactly where it hurts. You're not forgotten, not by Him. So yeah, God never forgets you guys. Yes, Riley may forget me because she's moving on to Tom, who she doesn't realize is just there to destroy her. But in the process, it's going to destroy me and maybe make me where I don't even want to be anything to Riley once she finds out he's just there to destroy her. Because it already probably destroyed me. We'll have to see where the story goes. But it's not going to go good from this point forward for a while. And then it gives you options that you could go with if you want to go with. Usually I don't take the options. Like, usually I make my own options. But there's always, I like to have the options because I read through them and maybe there's something I need that I can take from the options to help with wherever I'm going next with the story. If you guys got a prayer request, please leave that in the comments section. Would love to do that for you guys. Like, comment, and share. Please comment. Tell me what you guys think about the story so far. And we'll see you guys out in the next video. Peace.